Let's be honest, human behavior influences everything. Whether it's relationships or marriage, you're struggling with people.
Metamorphosis is really about bringing transformation to teams, to individual, to lives.
At Metamorphosis, we help you to grow into your greatness through using human behavioral principles and filtering that through all leadership skills and all things in business that you do, so that you can be more effective with your people, with your business, and multiply the impact that you're having in your area.
Well, we started Metamorphosis. We wanted something to do together, something that would impact people and lives.
We are 180-degree different. So when I'm looking at it, I'm like, dry and boring. This is great stuff. This is like the stuff, the knowledge of this. And Nikki brings the fun in it.
I always think that's one of the things that define us, not just because we're husband and wife working together, but because we bring two very different styles, I think, into our training. And so almost always, we get the team laughing and they can relate to one of us.
And what we do is we start to draw out those different styles within it. Sometimes we want it as a learning experience, and sometimes we create it so that we can see some of the tension come up, and then we take note of it and say, guys, this is normal, and this is how you can deal with this in the workplace.
Our sweet spots, probably, those smaller offices.
People in the service industry, and those with smaller teams, and especially those that experience growth, but they haven't had the training behind it.
It's not just what the leaders of the organization want, or what we think people need. We're actually listening to your employees, what they say they want and need to. And I think that makes us stand out.
We incorporate the mission, vision, and values into the training and say, how does this actually look in my organization, and why is this important anyways to train?
DISC is foundational to most everything we do, because here's the thing. We think if you can't get along as a team, if you can't get along with those coworkers, then everything else, it doesn't make sense.
When it comes to coaching, we have a signature 5-step client breakthrough program that we bring people through. We like it because it's a system and it produces results every single time.
It's not just going to be dry and boring, sitting for 8 hours. We're going to get people up and moving. We're going to have some tangible things for them to do. Learning should be fun. You look at little kids, what are they doing? They're playing. So we incorporate some of that.
I think sometimes people come into training with this mindset that they're going to get a bunch of theoretical information. It's not really going to apply to me, and that is usually what they resist. But when they find out that they get the information, but we also supply the application of how to use it for them and for their situation, then that's when things start turning around and you can start feeling the energy in the room.
I was blown away by the results, just all the some of the different internal things that we had going on, how it helped, but also how it helped myself understand how this benefits our company and our team.
It's just allowed us to make our mission the focus instead of the communication issues or leadership issues that can arise.
Nikki and Michael are great. The way that they bounce back and forth between each other, and the way that they interact with each other, it really kind of brings the DISC to life because they're totally different people.
The investment paid dividends immediately. We left there feeling closer, and you could feel that with morale. You could see it in the office when people are engaging and interacting with each other. Knowing what drives each individual is very insightful when we go and do work together and we're supporting each other and helping each other.
Gallup has this statistic that 70% of employee engagement is directly related to the manager. So what we do is we help the manager understand the people, because people don't leave a business, they leave a leader.
There are a lot of great workplaces out there, but today we're seeing more people kind of like, what can the workplace do for me? So if you're willing to grow and develop your people, I think that's very appealing to workers today, and I think it's something that can help employers to stand out.